show. It's another great edition of Bring It in the House, where we present, and highlight musicians, entertainers, artists, and leaders every week. We're excited again. We have a great host. He's right here locally, Austin, Texas. He's a book author consultant, and of course, he's founder of Authors Marketing International LLC. Let's give it up for B. Allen Borges. Did I say it correctly?
Almost. Hi, Million. Thank you. It is pronounced
You
bourgeois, as in the middle
bourgeois.
class.
Oh my gosh, I love that bourgeois. That's French, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so you have a French background.
I do.
Amazing. Thank you so much for taking time out to speak with us. We have so much to cover in only 30 minutes. Wow. So you're a book consultant for indie, like myself, independent authors. And of course, you got the Dear Texas radio, and you have the Indie Beacon Show. That's a podcast show. And you're also founder of the Lone Star Book Festival, correct?
Correct. And so much more.
So much more, guys. This man is a walking book of resources when it comes to authors, reading. If you're into voiceover work, if you're a writer, a blogger, media sources. I mean, this is, hey, one stop. You need to come right here. Alan, welcome again. Tell us how all this started for you. I mean, how far do you go back? I know it's back like maybe 2011, but even before then, in high school or college, did you know you were going in this direction?
Kind of yes, kind of no. I was 12 years old and I started writing screenplays for a TV show called Adam 12, if you remember that.
I remember.
That was what got me interested into writing. But like many kids who have parents that mean well, my mom said, put that away, go to school, get a degree, do all that stuff so you can earn money and stuff. So I did. But at age 29, I was challenged to write a short story about something that happened to me. I did. It got published, and that reignited my writing all over again. So since then, I've written 10 books in a variety of genres. In 2011, I realized how important it was for authors to have the knowledge of marketing. Because POD, print on demand, and other things were coming into play. So I started working with that. And that's when we created the organization. And it's continued to grow into multiple other organizations, events, and programs, all designed to help authors of all types, but mostly indie authors.
Well, you're doing such a great work. First of all, I want to say thank you for putting all that together for people like us that, we don't have the big budgets. We don't get the book deals, the signing. We don't get a lot of that. And so we really need you. We need great people like you to help us along the way. We thank you so much. And I'm glad that I'm glad that you followed your dream. And so we can go to, you got several websites here. I don't even know which one to start with first, but I know your first one that we have here is this one is the Beacon Show for the podcast.
Correct. And it is free to any author to be on our show. All they have to do is go to the website and sign up, request an interview.
Right. And you also have a bookstore.
Correct. B4R, which stands for Books for Readers. It is the only bookstore of its type that actually pays authors up to 80% of their sales from the sale of the books, which is huge.
That's huge.
No bookstore does that. We also add in marketing free of charge as part of it. We have other programs that we do related to that, all to help get the word out about the author's books.
Amazing, amazing work. And then, of course, in May, you have the Lone Star Book Festival coming up.
The Lone Star Festival, correct. And this is a festival for all Texas creatives, whether they're in the music industry, arts, or authors. This is our second year doing it. It's in Seguin, Texas, which is just east of San Antonio. It's done in the town square. We have tents out there, food, everything you can imagine. And it's the only festival in Texas specifically designed for the Texas creatives. So we're really excited about doing it. Last year was a lot of fun. Even with COVID, we had a great response. So we're real thrilled about it.
All right. So that's the one I'm going to. I'll be there. So if someone want to be a vendor for this event, how do they get aboard?
Sure. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's that Saturday and Sunday. And all they have to do is go to the website, which I'm going to give the new website address, which is LoneStarFestival.fun, F-U-N. That is the new website, but it links up to the old one and stuff. And how to register on there is very simple. It's inexpensive. And for 2 days worth of lots of visitors and stuff, it's well worth the investment and the money. And we're also going to be doing writers sessions for authors that want to become authors, or writers want to become authors, so that they can expand their horizon and better understand their craft. We'll have 6 classes that weekend as well. And that's on the website as well.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. I mean, you offer so many great services, Alan. I mean, how do you do it all?
That is a good question. I wake up many nights wondering, okay, what am I doing? What did I forget? So yeah, but it's all designed, like you said earlier, going for your passion and doing it is what's all about. And I enjoyed doing this. This year we created the Year of the Reader. In 2024, we are creating the Year of the Indie Author. So these are national programs that we're putting out there. We have a readathon this summer, so people can help raise money for schools and libraries. Yeah, I mean, we do so much. It's just overwhelming at times, but it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. What do you say to authors who are trying to get their book published and they have like a small budget and they just don't know what to do? I mean, can you speak to that?
Yeah, definitely take advantage of programs that are out there like ours. For example, Authors Marketing is only $100 for your first year, but it's $50 each year after that. And you get tagged into a lot of other programs. We have about 40,000 followers in our social media, so you get access to that. Through the bookstore, you get marketing access, the radio show and Indie Beacon. We also open up table space for big events like the Texas Book Festival, the Texas Library Conference, the American Library Conference, Tucson, Chicago, Miami. We do those events so that you have more opportunities at a lower cost so that you can get the word out about it. We even do goodie bags. We pass off thousands of those throughout the year and stuff. And it's low cost ways of getting the word out there about your book. And we also have book contests, short story contests, just tons and tons of valuable things. Our blog, anybody can go to our blog and learn a lot of stuff. We have so many pages of articles and stuff and we keep it current too. New things that come up, we put it out there. We share information and stuff. We test out companies so that you don't go to the wrong company and get swindled or something of that nature. So for someone who doesn't have the money, our group is perfect for you because we help you save the money and learn how to use your services the best way possible.
Awesome. So, and that website, I know you have another website, Texas Authors.
TexasAuthors.Institute is our museum for Texas authors. It's currently online, and we're working to building a physical place. And we're actually challenging the 77,000 Texas authors to donate at least $100 to the program. And that will help us build our own museum specifically for Texas authors and help us fund programs to get the future writers of America and stuff, or of Texas. So it's an easy program to be a part of. It's free to get listed. You're listed on there, and we appreciate that. We have, I think, over 1,000 authors listed, so we're way behind the scale. We want to get all the authors over the last 200 years of Texas history in there. So it's free to get listed. And we encourage, like I said, challenge all the 77,000 authors to donate $100, and we'd have a brand new building built and ready for the future.
That is so good. I mean, you have a plan, and and it sounds like you have a great staff that's working with you as well. So all that. You're a one-man band, Alan.
Pretty much. I do hire out like contract work to do certain things and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty much me.
Yes, and nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with it at all, And as it grows, yeah, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of applicants knocking at the door, like, "Hey, can I get on?
Most
I want to
definitely,
work with."
especially with the museum. We are real excited to get that up and running. Have the bookstore, physical bookstore as well, and so much more that people will definitely want to be a part of it because it'll change the history for Texas and for the country, as being the only museum of its kind. So we're
Of
real
this
excited about
kind.
that.
Yes, yes, because when I discovered it was an online Texas authors museum, I said, "This is so neat. It's different. It's very neat." Yeah.
It is, and we have lots of books in storage. We continue to get them, and yeah,
Yeah.
I just recently moved our storage facility, and it was exhausting.
I'm sure. I'm so sure. And that's why the festival is needed. When you've connected with so many local artists or independent authors, and so that moment, just giving them this platform to shine. This is so good. I'm just honored to have, I stumbled up on you and in LinkedIn, I believe, and it's it's been a blessing ever since. So I'm just so excited about it. So
Well,
what else can we expect from you, Alan? I know you got the museum and all of that going.
let's see. Trying to work on a new book. Haven't written one in a bit. As you know, being as busy as we are, it's hard to sit down and write sometimes.
Mhm.
And I'm a pantser too. It's not like I can plan this out over a period of time. I have to sit down, lock everything out, and then I can write. But I do enjoy that and stuff. As far as other programs, I think I have enough on my plate right now.
Yes.
Try to keep it as simple as possible. But we have parties coming up, which I mentioned to you earlier. Our 10th anniversary is this year. So we are planning parties across Texas so that people can come meet us, meet fellow authors in their area and stuff, and get to know the community. It's a huge community, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of it.
Yes. I just want to show your logo for Texas Authors Institute. And of course, this is the Lone Star Festival. I love that. It's
Thanks.
just so colorful, and yeah, here we go. So we are we're so excited. I mean, I know I'm going to be trying to get a vendor's booth at your event. So I haven't even got a chance to speak with you on those details, how that works. If you do, say if I have there are various sizes for the booths that are, how does that work?
We have pretty much a standard size. It's a 10 by 10 foot tent.
Hmm.
But authors are welcome to share the tent with fellow authors and share the expense and stuff, which again is a great way to help reduce those costs and stuff. One thing we're trying out this year, and it's a 50-50 chance it's going to happen. We've created what we're calling the NFTs, which will be collector's editions. Each year, our goal is to do NFT specific to that year, so every author will be turned into a cartoon, added into the imagery, and then the people who come and check out the event, can scan a QR code and collect each author's NFT and also the artists and musicians. They're not going to be left out either. And then hopefully it'll be a value at some point. It's also going to be a fundraiser for us as well down the road and stuff. But that's one of the things we're offering. It's another way of getting the word out about the author, who they are and stuff like that for the future years. Um, when you're added into the website, you're up there for years. If people go to the website now, they'll see last year's authors who are posted on there. So it's continue. It's great advertising to be on a
It's great
website for years and
advertising.
years.
Yeah.
Few festivals do that and stuff. That's one thing we do because we want to make sure people continuously learn about the authors that are out there and all the great books that are out there. There's so many.
So many. And a lot of people never hear about these books. So this is a great opportunity. Now let's talk some more about your podcast show, the Indie Beacon Show. I like that name.
Thanks. It started in 2016. Our first book festival, which was the Wimberley Book Festival here in the Hill Country, the local radio show, I asked if we'd want to do a weekly interview show for them. We jumped on it. We did it with them for the first year, and then we kind of branched out and did it ourselves. So we've been doing it well over 5 years now. We have hundreds and hundreds of interviews from all the authors over the years. It's on our website. You can access most of the last 3 years on there, and then you can go to YouTube and find the others. So indiebeacon.com if you want to check out the authors. Again, it's a free service to authors. Definitely something to take advantage. If members of the Authors Marketing International Group, they get to be on the show twice a year. So those that do like to write a lot, definitely take advantage of it. With a few thousand people watch it on all of our platforms. We're on all the major platforms and stuff. So it's definitely worth it, both visual as well as audio. And we have a variety of hosts and hostess. I will host from time to time, but we also have Denise Bryson, Charlotte Cannon. Both of them have won awards. Rox Berkey has won awards for her writing. Diane Bowman has won awards for her writing. Marianne Farmer, matter of fact, all of our hosts and hostess have won awards and stuff. So they understand. They're independent authors as well, and some of them have got traditional publishing contracts. So they know what it's like, and they ask the right questions. They help bring that person to life and help people learn about them. So it's a lot of fun to do it.
Okay, that is so great. I think I get to jump on. I can't wait. I can't wait. So I'm sure they'll give you advice on how to get a publishing deal. I've always been interested to know how an author gets a publishing deal. I mean, yeah, I know you have to sell so many units to be noticed, or
that's part of it, but it's really this time frame is all about social media. The larger following you have, the greater chance you'll be successful in getting a traditional contract. But that writing is the most important key. If it's not good writing, you're not going to get a contract. That's just plain and simple. It could be a very hot topic, but if the writing's not good, they're not going to consider it. So we definitely encourage people to use editors, when they're working on their books. That helps them succeed even more. We actually have on our website, Authors Marketing website, an online campus with over 60, I think we're up to 60 videos that people can sign up and watch either individually or as a group. And we even certify authors in marketing when they've reached so many videos that they've watched and stuff, which does help with the traditional publishers. We did a survey before we started. 9 out of 10 said they would give a contract to somebody who has a certification versus someone who doesn't. So that's something to consider as well. But like I said, that writing is so critical. You've got to be good at it. And it's a challenge, I know, but that's the main starting point.
Yes, it is. And they have a tool. They have tools out there to help you too. Grammarly.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, I don't. They say they wouldn't use Grammarly, but it does help.
It does. Yeah, the pro version versus the free version, definitely. But it's a good starting point as you're going through and working through the story to see how it's feeling and stuff like that. But ultimately, you want a good editor that knows your genre. That's very important. They have to be good in your genre. You don't want a romance editor working on a sci-fi book because it's totally different feel, and you don't want to get that confusion going. So you definitely want an editor in that genre.
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. I wish it's a local artist here. Her name is Sasha Devore, and she, of course, is kind of like a sci-fi writer. She's published some books. And I know she would love to speak with you. And I'm definitely gonna reach out to her to inform her about, everything that you have going on, because this information is too good to just to not share it with anyone. I hope more people will be sharing this whole interview more and more, to try to let people know more about all of these great resources that you have.
Thank you. And I do give a 15-minute free consultation on the phone for anybody who has some basic questions and stuff like that. Also, another thing this year that we're doing differently is we're running a contest for both new members and old members through the end of May. We'll do a drawing at the end of May for all the new authors, and they'll get a $500 credit in membership programs. So say they wanted to be at the Texas Book Festival, they could apply that credit to that to have time at the Texas Book Festival or another event or some kind of free publicity that we'll do for them related to that and stuff. So we definitely do that. Also on my website, bourgeoismedia.com, there's a program on there where you can save about 40% off your marketing materials. We have an arrangement with a local company here in Austin to get your bookmarks, your table signs, your table runners, postcards, all that stuff at a much lower rate than most places. So we work with you on that as well.
That is so good. Excuse me. I have a couple of friends they're not in Texas, they're in Arkansas. I mean, what do you say to, someone in another state that want to take advantage of these opportunities?
We're here for you. Authors Marketing International is an international group. We do have members around the world. So we do help them in a lot of ways. We may not be able to ship all the marketing materials to, say, like China or India and stuff, but we can help them get a design, help them work through that process and stuff, make sure they have something good they can take to a local person to print it and stuff. But all the things that we teach and share is for any author around the world. A little twerk here and there, depending on what ethnic group they're with or what country they're from. So it fits that specific place that they're located in. But that's it. All the stuff is pretty much basic, simple, easy to work with type of stuff.
Yay, that is great. Anything else you want to share with us? We're getting close to wrapping things up. This is your moment, Alan. Anything
The main thing is, like I said, we're celebrating our 10th anniversary. We are here to help authors. We've helped thousands of authors throughout the year. And we understand we're authors ourselves. Our advisory board are all authors. We all get it. We either traditional or independent. We've been there. We know it. We're here to help. We stay on top of the curve, like the NFTs, blockchain, all that stuff. We've been out there promoting and working with people so that they understand that. And you see my hands flapping around because I get excited about what I do. Yes. But like I said, we're here to help any author who wants to help. Understand, though, we're not a marketing firm. So we're not going to do your marketing for you. We're going to teach you how to better do it so that you have the experience and you can build upon it so you can become that successful author.
Amazing. Oh, that is so great. So, Alan, you have family here, your wife, children?
I have no children. I am divorced. I do have an aunt that actually moved to Texas just recently. She lives north of me in Killeen near Fort Hood. And that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, I'm an old man, so most of my family's died off. But okay. I'm always meeting new people, so you never know what's going to happen.
Yes. I mentioned your family because, a lot of my guests, they give shout outs to their family and friends while they're on. So that was your moment. If you want to say hello or to anyone in particular.
Well, I didn't tell my aunt about the show, but I have a couple of friends that are watching, so I appreciate you guys joining the Facebook group or wherever you're watching it from and stuff. Even the one that's on a cruise right now, I appreciate that.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I got some comments that just popped up here. Let's see who's tuned in. Somebody said they need to chat with you, but I can't see their name. I need to chat with him. And then someone shared a piece of, oh no, those are hearts. Thank you so much for you guys for tuning in. And also, I know did we cover Dear Texas? Did we cover
Dear Texas, Dear Indie, which Dear stands for Drop Everything and Read. And that is our nonprofit that helps get books into Title I schools. Dear Indie is the national organization doing the same thing, but they're the ones that are in charge of the Readathon this year and also the Year of the Reader program. And they'll also be in charge of the Year of the Indie Author in 2024 program. So we have that nonprofit Texas Authors Institute, our museum, which is a nonprofit. Then we have
Mhm.
the Indie Beacon, the bookstore, Authors Marketing International, my company, Bourgeois Media and Consulting. I do so much. I know I'm missing something.
Okay, I see that. Oh, I see. I was able to catch the names because I can't see it on this screen, but I did see Arius Hurd. He said that he needs to talk with you because he's a Texas author. He has a book that's out, and it's on Amazon and wherever books are sold. And so that's his comment there. So he definitely wants to reach out to you.
Great.
Yes.
Anyone can reach out to me, either email at authorsmarketing@outlook.com, or they can call us during regular business hours at 512-554-9560.
Okay, let me put that in there. Let me write that in here. So 512
554
554
9560.
60. Here we go. This is the contact number for Alan. If anyone wants to call him, book a session, even want to be on the podcast show, this is how you reach him direct: 512-554-9560. So we're going to leave that number up there for a few minutes longer in case someone missed it. Guys, you have been so great. You've been tuning in with us for the last 30 minutes. We're talking with Alan Bourgeois. Did I say it correctly?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. He is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to authors, books, marketing. I mean, this is a man that if you're an author, yeah, you want to reach out to him. It doesn't matter if you're in Austin or if you're, you could be in LA somewhere, but he can help you. So much information. You're such a blessing to all of us. We really appreciate you.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
dude.
It's something I enjoy doing, and as long as there's people who need my services, I'm here for you.
We really appreciate you. Now, on social media, you got some handles where they can find you?
Yeah, Instagram, I believe you have at B Alan Bourgeois. I'm on LinkedIn. Twitter is the same, B Alan Bourgeois. Let's see what else. TikTok. We just started Authors Marketing and the B4R store, 2 channels on there. So we'll be adding more little tidbits and stuff like that through them. Who am I forgetting? Oh, WeMe. I have 35 different social media channels. So I'm all over the place. So you'll find us.
Well, that's great. That's great. We can't miss you. Now we know that you're on Twitter. You're even on TikTok. I haven't gotten on TikTok yet.
It's
So
fun.
you're, yeah, very busy. Alan, we really love you. We appreciate all the work that you're doing for all us independents that are trying to get our book, getting that exposure and getting seen, because when you share your heart, you do want people to read what you've written. So it's so important. And sometimes we just don't know how to even get started. So
that is the challenge. And like we've said many times to our people who come up to us and ask, just start writing, and that is the main thing. Real quickly, if I may, I'd like to give a gift to anybody who's watching on our bookstore. They can go to b4r.store and use
okay.
coupon code READER22, and they can get a free ebook of their choice. They're not restricted.
Reader 22.
Mm-hmm.
That's the promo code.
That's the promo code for any book, $5 and under, which is pretty much all of them. We do have a couple that are a little bit more, but most all the ebooks are under that. All different types of genres, and it's a freebie to you. We still pay the author, by the way. They're 80%, even if it's a freebie.
That is wonderful. Reader 22 promo code. And if you go to the bookstore, that's b4r.store, the bookstore, and you can get blessed. So you need to do that. I hope you guys are taking advantage of that. We've just about run out of time. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Alan, for spending time with us this evening. And we'll see you guys next week right here on Bring It in the House. We love you. Bye-bye.